Hello everyone, welcome to Optimal Timelines. I am your guide, Sean, in helping you to connect to your most optimal future timeline. So Tarotscope readings for the month of April 2022. Remember, you're going to want to watch two videos, one for your North Node by sign and one for your North Node by house. If you're unfamiliar with your North Node, there's going to be some links in the description box below to help you find, and also some videos about the North Node that you should watch if you care to. So let's get started on the reading. Okay, so this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope reading for everybody with their North Node in Cancer and or the fourth house. So I'm going to connect to the energies and we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, so the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th, and the spread over here is from the 16th to the end of the month. I also, again, did a book divination for all of the North Nodes, and what I got for you North Nodes and Cancer in the fourth house is embracing sensitivity. Embracing sensitivity. And what I mean by that is with your South Node in Capricorn and or the 10th house, which is ruled by the planet Saturn, okay, which is like, you know, the father figure in the sky, the authority figure in the sky, okay, type of a thing. And then with your North Node in Cancer, ruled by the moon. So the polarity or axis of Capricorn Cancer are the archetypes with the moon and Saturn, like the mother and the father type of an energy, okay? That's like what you see with that polarity, okay? And, you know, what I'm getting for you right now is, you know, a lot of you are trying to move toward success in your life, whether that be success in a career, success in a relationship, success in, you know, health, whatever it is. Like your whole thing with your South Node in the 10th house or Capricorn is about mastery over yourself, mastery over your world, you know, being able to, you know, kind of control your world to the best of your, you know, ability. And that's one of your gifts is you do have this, a lot of you North Nodes in Cancer or the fourth house, you have this internal strength, even if on the appearance you don't seem outwardly to others on the surface that you have this strength, but you've got this really strong core. You know, Capricorn rules the bones. You know, it rules, like, you know, in the internal structure of things. Okay, and so you have this amazing gift. You know, but what comes with that also, with that strength, is sometimes, like, you know, this lack of sensitivity. And what you're learning is when you are able to direct your attention and embrace sensitivity and balancing out that inner core strength, it makes you completely master your life. Okay, you become a master of your life when you can do that. And what's interesting is the card that popped out for you is the Two of Wands here, okay? And what you see is you see a successful person, obviously because of the fine clothes, looking out, which looks like the top of a castle, a fortress, or some other wall, a state wall, looking out and holding the world in their hands, and looking toward the future. Now, this is very, and being high up on stone, like the mountain goat of Capricorn, or the 10th house, right? But interesting thing is that right below this person is this, it looks like, it's either like an engraving or a painting of some sort of beautiful flowers, okay? And so it's this sensitivity, the flowers represent not only like blooming and transformation, but also sensitivity. They're sensitive to light, okay? And that's what I'm seeing for you is what is happening in your life is you are being put into situations to where you can understand how sensitivity is an asset. Now, I have talked a lot about this on my channel. If you are familiar with the energies of yin and yang, yin and yang, okay? What you're looking at is you're looking at yang being the, would be like a solar masculine type of energy, yin being a softer moon type of, energy, okay, sensitivity. And the world that we live in this world of, it is a more of a yang world, a solar world. We look at things, okay, and we honor them more. But what we're needing to do as a collective, and this is where, your role comes in as a person of strength, but when we learn to be sensitive and to be yielding, we don't always have to be right. We can, be sensitive to others. You're going to see that it can be a huge benefit. I'll give you an example. An insensitive person, I'll give you, can be, let's say there's two types of people. You're going into a business meeting where you are all, trying to succeed, okay, in the business world. An insensitive person walks into a room and they begin to interact with the people in the meeting. They're witnessing the meeting. They are not seeing everything that's going on. Because it's not that they're insensitive like a jerk. It's like they are insensitive to the undercurrents of what's going on. What's being, like a sensitive person will get the meanings behind what's said, the deeper meanings of things, will feel the room. And then another person comes in who is sensitive into that same meeting, and they get that. They're getting the meanings behind what is being said, the undercurrents. They're feeling the room out. That is a huge superpower to have. And that's what you're learning in your life. And I feel for a lot of you this first half of the month, it's going to happen within like what you do, jobs. It's going to happen within family situations. Realizing that, wow, okay, if I can embrace these sensitivities that are trying to get my attention, it's actually going to make me a stronger person. It's going to make you like a stronger, more self-assured person. And I feel a lot of you are like learning that, because remember, this lifetime is for you about learning to embrace feelings and emotions and becoming comfortable with feelings and emotions. And for this month particularly, becoming sensitive to energies on all sides. Now, I feel like there is an opportunity for you this month to make really good headway, but I feel like by the end of the middle of the month here, you could feel like, many of you could feel like you're not quite there yet, okay? And so one of the things that's coming up is, in order to become a well-rounded person who is sensitive, you want to combine not only emotions, but you want to combine the physical body. And that's what I'm getting here with these advice cards, okay? The Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Cups, okay, reversed. So when you are becoming sensitive, you are opening up your emotional channels to what's going on, and then also your body. Like, you know how I gave the example of walking into a meeting, but a lot of us have the ability, and like I'm sure everyone has felt this, you walk into a room and nothing is said, but you can just feel what's going on. That's what I'm talking about. You can feel, it could be either positive or negative, excitement, fear, whatever it is. Like that's what being sensitive is. Now, when we have these feelings emotionally and within our body, so our physical body, our emotional body, we're becoming sensitive, it can be uncomfortable. And that's why a lot of us like push that away, okay? Remember, I feel like a lot of this is going to be in a relationship or in a work situation. You're going to be called to put out your sensitivity and use it to your advantage, okay? That's what I'm saying this first half of the month, okay? Now, for the second half of the month, I feel like there are going to be some of you that have been experimenting with, becoming sensitive and using it in your life to help you and become, a stronger person and become a more effective person. I feel a lot of you. But I feel like a lot of you, there could be, when you start to do that, there could be like some fear that comes up with that, or you've actually like picked up too much, or a danger of like kind of picking up other people's energy. And whatever happens the second half of the month, I want you to realize that you are headed in a really, really stronger direction. Okay, you got Temperance here, and you've got the Empress. Okay, and all of this has just been working and refining and like balancing you out. Okay, remember that there's a reason why they say that it really helps children when they're developing, if they can have like, very few people have this. Okay, I know, like I didn't have it perfectly, but having a balanced set of parents, and it doesn't matter, like just having two strong, and I know people that were raised by single parents that parent was so good that they were able to play, like they did both roles. They were tender, they were the moon, they were sensitive, and they were also tough when they needed to be, Saturn, they played both roles. So you just need to have the energy of two parents, okay? That's what they say. You need to have that energy. And very few people that are balanced, if you listen to people that were raised by like single parents that were raised really well, they'll say, yeah, my mom was always, they never say that, oh yeah, like, he or she beat me or was awful to me all the time, or, she just gave me whatever I wanted whenever I asked, and she was just always there, Like if you notice, what they say is there's always the tender, tough thing, okay? Essentially, that's what I'm saying to you. That's what in your life, the things that are happening is you're learning to be that complete parent, tough, tender, okay, within yourself, and learning that both are important, not just the tough person and not just the, crying, over emotional person, but it's the balance of the two, okay? And the second half of the month, what you're going to see is that's why you have this Empress energy. It's balancing you out. And, Knight of Wands, okay, this is an energy that's coming in. Remember that if you are feeling uncomfortable, okay? It's part of the process. Don't let it overtake you. Don't let the fear or uncomfortableness, but remember to also not take on, because while you're balancing these energies of the Cancer North Node in the 4th house, don't take on people's energy. You just want to be sensitive to it. So that's what I'm seeing the second half of the month. It could be an issue, because when you're first learning to play with these energies, it can be like you take on their energies, you know, so you just want to put the feelers out, but not take that on, is what I'm saying, you know, and that's what you're learning right now. You know, you are going to learn this, and you're going to see, okay, the more you move toward this North Node, and you're doing good work, okay, the more you move toward this, you're becoming a complete person, and you are like a walking master, okay? That's what you're doing in this lifetime. The whole balance between Capricorn, Cancer, okay? It's like that complete person, tender and tough all at the same time, and to give it whenever it's needed, in whatever amount it's needed, okay? So remember, when you follow your North Node, okay, when you follow your North Node, the universe helps you, because it's what you were born to do and accomplish in this lifetime. You get assistance and help from the universe, okay? So keep on that road. So thanks so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing, spending some time with me. Much love, much appreciation. Remember, if you'd like a personal reading, there'll be a link in the description box below. And yeah, we'll see you again on some more videos. Oh yeah, if you could hit the like button. It really helps the algorithms. Send out a comment. Love to hear from you. But we'll see you on some more videos. Thanks. Many blessings.